Hello everyone. Today we are going to see about the topic karma. If you didn't watch my previous videos in this series, link in the description. In Hinduism, the way of life is cyclic, but in Abrahamic religions, it is a linear one. What is mean by linear? There is single birth and death. After the death, according to their deeds, good or bad, they will ascend hell or heaven. But in Hinduism, it is more of like cyclic way. After a death, there will be a rebirth again and again and again until one attain moksha or liberation. This is a never-ending cycle until one realizes his true self to attain moksha. Now we are going to see about what is karma and what are different types of karma. Basically, there are three types of karma: Sanchita karma, Agami karma, and Prarabdha karma. What is Sanchita karma? Sanchita karma is the karma accumulated from all our lives, including present and past. It is stored to take rebirth and experiencing all of it. What is Prarabdha karma? Prarabdha karma is a small portion of Sanchita karma chosen by the God to experience in our present life. In other words, this present life, what we have been experiencing, what we are, all due to the prarabdha karma. Our present life is our prarabdha karma. That is why in Hinduism, all the great sages has been saying to accept everything as it is, because this is all we experiencing due to our own prarabdha karma. And what is Agami karma? Agami karma is the karma accumulated due to our present action. Some of them may experience in this present life, rest goes to store in Sanjita karma. Right now, we have seen about what are different karmas. Actually, what is this karma? Every action has a result. It is good deed, we get good result. If it is bad deed, we get bad result. That result is the karma. The fruit of the action, we can simply say, is karma. But here the catch is good and bad are relative. Let me explain in a simple example. Consider in a forest there is a deer and a lion. Lion is chasing the deer and you are sitting under a tree and watching it. You have one choice: to save a deer or save not to. If you choose to save the deer, you are denying the food to lion. If you didn't choose to save the deer, you are doing wrong to the deer. Similarly, every action has two aspects, good and bad. It is relative. It depends upon how we see things. That is why the karma is a double-edged sword. We can't able to escape karma by doing good things and avoiding bad things. We can't escape karma. If we do one good thing to others, it may be harmful to other peoples. So we can't able to do good things to avoid karma. The karma is avoid only by doing niskame karma as proposed by Bhagavan Sri Krishna in Bhagavad Gita. Niskame karma is simple but difficult to practice. What it says is that we have right to do our action and not the right to expect the result in a particular way. We have to do our work and duty as simply the tool of the higher power or God without expecting anything in return in the way we want with our own personal preferences. Bhagavan Sri Ramana Maharshi also explained it in his teaching of self surrender. In self surrender, we surrender everything to God, self, or Guru and accept everything as it is without our personal desires or preferences. This is also a way of Nishkama Karma. If we do this, we are doing the work without the attachment or without the sense of doership. Non doership is the key here. If we think that we are the doer of all our action, we have to experience the result of it, whether good or bad. As I mentioned in the previous example, every action has two aspects, good and bad. We can't able to say that. So the only choice left to do is to perform every action in Niskame Karma or to follow the practice of self surrender. Or if you are interested in Jnana Marga, we can directly ask, who am I? This who am I method, whenever a thought arises in our mind, we ask, whom does this thought occurs? The obvious answer is to me. Then ask, who am I? Keep on repeating this process whenever a thought arises. Keep on repeating. Don't expect any answer. Just ask this question. Whenever a thought occurs in our mind, ask this, who am I? Gradually, our mind turns inward. If the mind turns outward through our senses, the world appears. If it goes inward towards its source, that is self, we become the self. We already that self. Because of our outward tendency, we assume ourselves to be the body. Basically, there is no difference between the dream and waking state. In dream, the duration is short. In waking state, the duration is long. But there is basically no difference. All or nothing but the illusion of the mind or Maya. This Maya is the reason behind every karma. The Maya will blind ourselves and make us believe that we are body, we are individual, we are separate, and force us to perform different action for our sensory enjoyments. This action will result karma, and this karma will result in rebirth, and we have to rebirth again and again and again. This cycle will never end. Some of you might think that what is the issue with it? The real issue is that we don't know. We don't know what will be our next birth or when will be our next birth. This karma will never going to end until we lose our false identification with the body and the mind as I and turn inward and be the self. What we experiencing outside world or from our sense objects are nothing but a temporary pleasures. The real pleasure is being in ourself. If we once in a life we experiencing that bliss, we will never look outward for anything. All we have to do to escape from all this suffering is to be who we are, really who we are. Not this, not that, just be who we are.